Hi Aquarius, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming back to Peace and Carmen, and welcome if you're new. Welcome to your December reading, and I apologize that these videos are coming out so late. It's been a busy month for me, probably just like everybody else, so hopefully you can forgive me. I have a new camera right now, so hopefully the quality is a little better in these videos. So I do have construction going on outside of my house, so if things start pounding, I might have to change cameras and go onto the computer. So just be aware of that if there is a change and all of a sudden I'm in my headphones, that's why. So let's jump into your December reading, beautiful Aquarius. So if you're new here, I put the intention in my cards that there will be a message for whoever finds this video. So although not all messages might be for you, because this is a general reading, there will be a message for you. So the first one out, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the big things happening, perhaps changing into a new cycle. We also have the Ace of Swords that came out. So, yeah, you're working, Aquarius. You're really working. I think some of you guys might be in school right now and perhaps even finishing up with school. I know for me personally, we're getting to the end of the semester, so some of you guys might be graduating right now and probably graduating with very good grades. Getting that degree that you've been working for. So congratulations to whoever that is for, because there is definitely some learning in the process right now. That is being complete, that you are completing and that you are victorious on it, of it. We also have the Sun card that came out. So beautiful victory, beautiful victory. This is something that you have been working for a really long time, and even though through this process it probably wasn't easy at all, I probably tested you a bit, but it was so worth it, because what you gained, the skills that you gained, the knowledge that you gained, because yes, you did gain knowledge, but you also gain an insane amount of skills that are going to help you in all different facets of your life. So it's beautiful. It really is. I feel like this was something that was destined to go down. This was, I know that sometimes we want to rush things, we want to get things going, but it was never meant to be rushed. This was the time where things were supposed to happen, that these, the completion of this and the start of this new process happening, these new circumstances that are going to happen soon, it was all supposed to go down at this time. So that's beautiful. There's definitely probably going to be some celebration. So especially if you were in school, this can also be for a job. You don't have to necessarily be a student, but you were learning new skills. So it is from somebody who was learning something. So clearly my mind just goes to school because I'm a college student, but there are plenty of other ways that you can learn things, clearly. So if you've been working, if you've been grinding, you've been trying to acquire new skills, you're getting it. You're completing it. You're victorious in this. But yeah, and now we're going to celebrate with people. We're like, hey, we finally did all of the work. We did the things that we had to do. And now it's time to just revel in the fact that we did it, that we did all of the things that we had to do. And no, it wasn't easy. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of patience, but you're here. And those people who supported you, they're there to celebrate with you. They're just as happy as you are. Well, I think that you're very happy. Some of them are just as happy. Some of them, maybe you're a little happier. But either way, they're super proud of you. They're very happy for you. And they're not the only ones. So we have the Four of Swords and we have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Ten of Pentacles that came out. So I do want to just mention that if you are one who typically speaks to their higher powers, if you are one who tries to connect with their ancestors, with those spirits, definitely do that. I think that perhaps for some of you, you might have been a little concerned about finances. I don't think that you need to be concerned. I think the spirits have you. I think that you should continue talking to them. I think you should give them an offering. I think that you should send them your gratitude. Let them know how thankful for you are for their support in this process of you gaining all of this knowledge and all of these skills that you're now going to be able to utilize in your craft. Give them some acknowledgement for their support, because I think that they're really going to appreciate that. And they know that you've kind of been sitting on your finances. They know that you've kind of been a little, perhaps slightly worried about finances, that that this was something that I don't think money was guaranteed. You were guaranteed, you know, a certain amount, but I don't think that you 100% knew, you know, 4 months down the line if you were gonna have, you know, rent. And that's for some of you, not all of you. But I think there was just a little bit of caution, but with money. This Ten of Pentacles is saying don't worry about it, because you're gonna have opportunities to gain more money, especially now with you moving on from this cycle into the next. There's going to be plenty of more opportunities for you to get money, to get your finances. You're also going to have the support of your family, the support of your friends. Of course, no one wants to ask people for money, but I don't think that you're going to be asking them. I think somehow this money is just going to come to you. I think that they're just, all of a sudden, you might get little gifts of money from those people surrounding you. So just be prepared for that this month, Aquarius. People might just be paying you from out of nowhere. A few more cards out of the Light Seer deck. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Hopefully you can see that there. And we also have the Queen of Swords. This construction is starting, so I hope that you guys can't hear it. If anything, I'll just pause and then come back. But I think right now you're trying to contemplate what your next move is. What are you going to do now that we are now starting to finish up on some of the things that we've been wanting to do? What are our next steps? Where do we want to put our energy? Because now we have all of this excess energy that we can now put into something else, a new goal. Where are we going to put that? And I can see that there are a lot of options for you, and it might be a little bit confusing at a time. We have the Seven of Cups. I think there might be a time where you're just that you're not sure what your next moves are going to be, because you had spent so much time in this cycle and working on these things, that now that this is a new cycle, you're just a little confused. There's so many different options. There's so many things that are big and attractive out there for you. And there's a lot of places that you could potentially fall within that. And I do think, Aquarius, that wherever you go, I do think that it will be extremely productive. I think that it will be extremely successful. I think that where you go, there will be a lot of passion for it. And I would say that that is my best advice for you when you are trying to figure out where you're going to be going, because we do have the Ace of Swords here. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Ace of Swords was also in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So my biggest advice to you, Aquarius, is allow yourself to dive into your passions. If this is something that you are passionate about, if this is something that speaks to your soul, that you feel good after you do it, that is your next step. That's your next move. The universe has been waiting for this cycle, because this is where you are always destined to go. the universe wants you to be in a space where your mind is being challenged, but not stressed. You're working on bettering yourself through this craft. It is helping you stay grounded. It is helping you stay healthy, and it's something that you have ambition for, that you have drive for, that you're never going to stop because you love it so much. There is a passion and an intensity, and a passion and an intensity about it that is very attractive. And I would say that is the place that you were meant to be, Aquarius. That is where that's where the cards see you. So as you are trying to transition into this new phase of life, be aware of that. Maybe ask yourself, what things do you truly, truly, deeply love? What things do challenge the mind? What things cause you to sink deeper and deeper into your questions of wanting to know things? You don't just take things at surface value with something like this. When you're so passionate about it, you want answers. You want to go deeper into this. So I definitely see that there is going to be some really new and exciting journeys for you coming up. I'm going to finish off with the little oracle cards here. Thank you, Maya, for these wonderful oracle cards. And just see what else they have to say here. I feel like for some of you, this is very specific. This is very specific. So this might be just for like one of you. If you have like an animal, like like a rabbit or a ferret or something, you know, not your typical cat or dog, but just a different type of animal. Or if you don't, you might be getting one soon. It seems like there is perhaps a partnership with a new animal, with a different type of animal. So you might already have this animal, and that relationship is just going to be nourished a little bit more, or you might be getting an animal and working on that relationship with that animal. So that's very specific, but if that resonates for you, there you go. Let's see, these oracle cards don't want to come out. I think there are a lot of new relationships that are forming this month for you, Aquarius. I think that you are going to be building great relationships with your friends. You're going to be building great relationships with those surrounding you in your community. So your neighbors, your coworkers, just people that you're around. I think that they're really going to be attracted to your energy. I think that they're going to see how grounded you are right now. I think that you also are going to create more lasting bonds with those spirits, with those ancestors, with those energies, those higher powers that are helping guiding your life. I think that you will end up sending them your gratitude, and they will respond, and they will be grateful for that. So I do think that there's going to be bonds happening with friends, with the community, with your family, and with those spirits. So that's beautiful. I think that's wonderful. This is honestly a super positive reading, Aquarius. I'm so excited for this month for you. I can definitely see that it's going to be a very exciting and very happy month. It's just, you're gonna be ready to go. I think that there's not going to be much stress. I think there might be, you know, just a little bit of confusion as you're trying to figure out what your next steps are going to be. I think that there is just going to be a lot of transition, and with that comes a little bit of confusion. But I don't think you're stressed about it. I really don't. I think that you're just kind of waiting to see what happens, seeing what comes from it. And through that patience, you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it. All right. Oracle card here. Courage and bravery. Be brave. Be bold. this is now your turn, your turn and your time to dive into this new life. I don't want to be so dramatic as to call it a new life, but that's really what it is. I don't think that it's going to feel the same as it did last month. I think your life is going to feel as if it just started, if it just refreshed. It was like, reboot. And now there is new experiences on the horizon for you that you never could have imagined. And that can be scary. It can be scary to not know, and it can be scary to not know your next steps. But with that courage and bravery comes more victory. It comes with new goals that you are going to complete. And it comes with new love as well. And we have holy love. Okay. Yeah, I really think that your spirits are around you. They're really trying to get you guys are going to be bonding this month. Bonding a lot. So 100% send the gratitude, have a spiritual bath. Send them a little offering. Just let them know how much you love them, how much you care for, that you're thankful for them, and that you really appreciate them. Because they're going to be looking out for you, and they're going to help guide you into your next cycle. They're going to help guide you into this next journey of yours. All right. And then we have angelic protection. Yes. Can't make this up. You can't make this up. Angelic protection. They're guiding you. This is divinely guided, Aquarius. Your victory, you did not achieve on your own. You did it. You did it. But you had some spirits helping you. You did. You've had the love and the support and the guidance of higher powers that perhaps some of you didn't see, but I do think that you probably seen it and felt it. I think you felt when things just seemed as if things were too good to be true, that things were just falling into place so perfectly. It wasn't by mistake. Those were your spirits helping you. Okay, so send them that love, send them that gratitude, because they're going to be bringing in a lot of people for you, a lot of experiences, and a lot of opportunities. So make sure that they know that you are aware of their assistance and that you're so foreverly grateful for it. So I'm super excited for you this month, Aquarius. If this resonated for you, please click that like button, comment down below. That keeps me motivated to keep doing these videos because, you know, life gets crazy sometimes, and but I just want to keep doing this for you guys. So I hope that this speaks to you and helps you through the month. But otherwise, I will see you in January, Aquarius. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next month. Bye.